A few months ago, I did the most YouTuber thing ever by buying a brand new Tesla Model 3. Having been inspired by YouTubers like Graham Stephan and Ali Abdaal, I came to realize that buying this car can be a great financial decision, as it ended up costing me less than 50% only. So I ordered this Model 3 rear-wheel drive back in December 2021 when the base price was $59,900, and the best part was all of this process was completely online. In terms of any options and extras, I kept the car quite basic as I went for the white exterior color. In terms of the wheels, I kept them standard by going for the aero caps, but when it came to the interior, I splurged a bit by paying extra $1,500 to get these white seats to make the car feel like a spaceship. And finally, I did not go ahead with the full self-driving package as it was an extra $10,000, and here in Australia, it is not that effective. After having customized the car to my specific needs, it came up to the final price of $66,533. But this $66,000 was not what it actually ended up costing me, and let me explain you guys why. So in the state of New South Wales here in Australia, we had EV incentives come in place late last year. The first incentive was a cash rebate of $3,000 for the first 25,000 eligible vehicles registered after 1st of September for the total sale price of up to $68,760. Secondly, there was no stamp duty payable for all electric vehicles sold under $78,000. So here in New South Wales, we have to pay a stamp duty every time we purchase a new or used vehicle, and this stamp duty is usually calculated based on the market value or the purchase price of that vehicle. The Model 3 which I had configured costed me $66,533, meaning it was eligible for both of these EV rebates. So the total cash value of this EV rebates came up to $5,250, which brought down the actual purchase price of this car to $61,272. Now comes the fun part. I went ahead and purchased this car under my business's name, so that basically means I can claim it off as a business expense, as I will be using it for business purposes. What this basically means is that the cost of this item does not count towards your profit, but actually towards an expense in your business's income. As the asset which I purchased under the business was a car, there's a limit of $60,733, which is what you can claim for the instant tax write-off in the financial year 2021-2022, which is the financial year I purchased my car in. As my company is also GST registered, I went ahead and claimed the GST component in the purchase price of my car. So here in Australia, we have to pay goods and services tax on every single item or service we purchase, and this is usually around 10% on most goods, services and other items. So in the case of my Tesla Model 3, the GST component was $5,521, which I went ahead and claimed. Secondly, so here in Australia, the company tax right now is 25%. So what this basically means that if your business, let's just say, makes a profit of $100,000, you have to pay 25% of that to the government, which comes up to $25,000. So let's just say when I go ahead and buy this Tesla Model 3 under my company, this will basically mean that my business's profit goes down to $40,000, and that $60,000 becomes an expense, which is the cost of this Tesla. Therefore, I still pay company tax on the remainder $40K, but total company tax bill is 25% less than the cost of the vehicle. Hence, in my case, I paid $13,802 in company tax because this counted as a business expense. There were a few more discounts which I got on top of the price of this car. So here in Australia, if you're a business owner and you want to take out the profit out of your company, you usually have to pay tax on that. The best way to do this is through this thing called dividends. So this Tesla Model 3 costed me $60,000, which brought down the profit of my company to $40,000. Alternative of not buying this car would have basically meant that I would have taken out the entire cash from my business's profit. So therefore, my original company tax liability on the original $100K would have been $25,000, which would have brought it down to $75K. And then I would have been required to pay my individual income tax on this $75K, which would have been $16,342, which would leave me with $58,658. Having purchased this company car, my net profit went down to $40,000, and therefore I only had to pay $10,000 company tax on that $40K. And my personal income tax went down to $2,842. So this way, I went ahead and saved $13,500 on my personal income tax. After combining all of the EV grants, my company tax benefits, as well as my personal tax benefits, I ended up saving $38,073 on this car. So this brand new 2022 Tesla Model 3 ended up only costing me $28,459, which is a 58% saving from the original price. Again, I know that some of these discounts might not apply to all of us, such as the business tax write-offs, but this video reinstates the importance of having a successful business to get all of these discounts and to get to own nice cars like this. I've now owned this Tesla Model 3 for the last 5 months, and I've taken it on multiple long road trips, clocking over 10,000 kilometers. Driving this car has been an absolute pleasure. The instant torque you get when you floor the pedal is everlasting and something I can't get tired of. Well, if you guys found this video interesting, go smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below if you have any questions or if you would like me to make more such Tesla content. Until then, take care and I'll see you in the next one.